Even the banged up front end looks good. But she don't look too bad all dolled up. And it's starting to sprinkle, so I'll get some steps in. Anyway, so I am back in my home turf and going into Global House right now, and I promise it's not a review. Later. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Just got the Global House. I'm going in, not getting a review or anything. Just had my hair cut. Just had my car washed, my truck washed, my ute washed. God dang, it looks good. Even the banged up front end looks good. The adjuster's coming to my house on Monday. They wanted me to use my new pointer here, right? So basically, looking at closer, right? That trim piece, the one that goes around the wheel trim, right? That thing, it's broken here all the way down, and then the liner beyond that, the mount where it mounts to this piece, this front that goes all the way around and contains that grill. Okay, that's one piece. But the mount, watch the water here, the mount down here on this component is sheared off. So that means they'll replace that. And whatever little widgets and things that hold this on. But they'll have to get that. It'll be gray, primer, and then they'll have to match my paint. But she don't look too bad all dolled up. Now the reason I'm here is when my power went out when I was gone and my refrigerator died, not died, but was unplugged for quite a while. This is one of those little plastic, it goes on the glass shelf, the front of the glass shelf. So I've tried 3 parts houses in town. I've looked at Lazada, and I've come up tails. So I'm going in here and I'm going to point at the actual refrigerator and say, where can I get this, right? And we'll go from there. I'm gonna poke around, look around at some stuff, you know, just because I can. And it's starting to sprinkle, so I'll get some steps in. Anyway, so I am back in my home turf and going into Global House right now, and I promise it's not a review. Later. Okay, good morning everyone. I'm up at the auto body shop up in Chiang Rai. It's going to be very brief, an opening to the various photographs and things I've shot. prior to today. I mean, they ordered the parts. First had to contact the insurance company, and the insurance company had to approve it. They wanted me to take pictures, and I said, no, I want a professional to come out and take pictures and look at it. That way there's no, I'm alleviating any issues by having their people come out. And they came out to my house, took a bunch of pictures, wrote me up a ticket. Here you go. You have 1 year to do this. No deductible, no cash out of pocket at all. Completely covered. So then they gave us a list of approved shops. And this was one of the approved ones that I chose. Now the truck would have been done a long time ago, but I went down to Pattaya and had 3 eye surgeries, and I ended up being down there 20 days. So this is after Pattaya, okay? So you're gonna hear stuff about my toothache, my tooth getting fixed, my right eye today is bothering me. I've called the doctor, and she's not in today, but tomorrow morning she's calling me back. I'm cracking a bull, baby. Ride the bull. Oh, it's so good for you too. I love Red Bull. Be nice to get endorsed by them, huh? Anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to keep it short. That's the intro. And we'll go from there. Well, the parts are in, but this whole front section's going to be repaired, not replaced. So they have to match the paint here. I should leave that as a battle wound for the tree, but this clip down here, you can see through there, that little circle. Well, that goes to a tab on this, and that tab is broken off, along with this inner liner is shattered. So all 4 of these, all the way around, are getting replaced. This, today, this is all one piece. That black grill there, this is separate. All this white and the fog lights will get taken off today. And then they'll match the paint, obviously, because they're going to have to feather it in. Epoxy, or however they're going to do the tabs. I wish I was here for that, to see that. But they're going to replace that. They're going to take it off, and today I'm going to drive away. Okay. Otherwise, they say, oh, it'll take 3 to 5 days. Well, once you do that, you're committed. It could take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. So I said, no, that's not going to happen. So they're just going to take this front part off, and they're going to work on that. And then when it's ready in 3 to 5 days, I will come back, and they'll replace all 4 of these. But it's been a long time coming because I've had to travel. I've had to keep putting it off. Now, so today they're gonna take this puppy off and send me on my way. Right now they're just waxing and polishing that fender so they can get a real precise color match. Most of you guys are familiar with this kind of stuff. So to be old news to you. I love the smell of carnauba. This is a big shop. They got a lot of work going on. That's why I worked it out with them that I did not want to leave my vehicle here. Because they're literally stacked up 2 times. Okay, come back over here, there's a whole bunch more in different degrees of repair. So I said, no, you can take the front end off and then I drive. Because I need my wheels, man. I'm not supposed to be riding my motorcycle yet. But it's crazy, you know. They could take a car, truck, SUV, whatever, and it'll look like nothing ever happened. I did a lot of work for body shops with paint booths and filtration and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, even my friend Larry that lives up in Bangkok, we worked on an AutoZone together, which is like, now I see he's looking at matching the color. What do we think is the best? Yo, in the States, the data plate tells you. But, you know, years of sunshine and things like that. And the data plate is not in the door jamb or on the door jamb. It's located right here under the hood. Off to the next step. Now there's going to be a plethora or buttload of pins and screws that hold that front end on. All that except for the paint I could do. You know, I'm not a painter. Oh, I could rattle bomb it and it would look pretty good. But oh, chin shot there, chin shot. Yeah. Got a nice booth, man. Prefab booth. Breakdown, knockdown. Older one over here. You know? Interesting what we've got here. Look at that. Got cooling. Got turbocharger down here. Man. That kind of color looks like a state trooper. And here's the boneyard, man. Never throw anything away if you could end up using it. Like this grill right here, there's nothing wrong with it. Insurance company says replace it. Replace that whole front end. And there you go, they will. Toss it in a bed liner. Save it. They're busy, man. They employ a lot of people here. This puppy here is gutted, man. You got everything out of that. Look at those brakes. Looks pretty nice. Anyway, it's raining, but they got the hood under cover. It's fine by me. I'm gonna go in the office and finish my coffee. My right eye is giving me a little trouble today. A little bit of a throb. It could be, I don't know. Could be anything. Speculation gets you nowhere. Wondering what and hows and whys does no good. Oh my God. I keep feeling my frickin' chin. I gotta take my Osmo in and have it repaired. I don't trust that epoxy that I've got it jury-rigged together. Not jerry-rigged, it's jury-rigged. Okay? Let's get that straight. Gotta learn something new every day. Out for now. Holy shit, I just wanted the front bumper changed. I think some Yaba is involved in this one. They've got it all here. They've got lifts. They've got frame straighteners. Got everything they need to fix your car, body-wise. Pretty cool. You know, it may look like chaos, but it's organized chaos. They've probably got 200 different projects going on right now. You name it. Waiting on parts. Some of these people are uninsured, so they're waiting on money. You know, I mean, it's just like any other body shop, but this is a big one. Go through here. You know, pump there, little sump. You got all these front ends, primered front ends up here along that shelf. Mine's repairable, so they don't need to replace it, which I'm fine with. Just look at that blowout there, huh? Wow. Oh, we're pulling the grill off. I'm guessing 20 minutes. same thing on the other side. There we go. Not wasting any time pulling out the fog lights. All parts are labeled, my bin's labeled. They've got everything loose over here wired up, so I can drive it for the next few days. I won't be doing any 160, 180 kilometer per hour driving. Yeah. I should get me a rhubarb, man. Drive through Pattaya. Getting ready to throw her back together. Look at that. Just in reverse. Now I'm gonna put the fog lights on. These 4 tabs are still split. I love the smell of fresh paint. Big paint. Well, it's Saturday the 25th of July. I'm up at the auto body shop. They're doing the final touches on it, getting ready to do the trim over here. Front end's already together. Looks really good. These trim pieces are simple, Simon. Easy to put on. That's nice, man. Turning around for me, pointing it outward. Cool. Well, the parts house shipped out 2 left rear wheel trim pieces. We got knockouts for the fuel door. So I'll be back here next week. Well, that about does it for today. I'm happy with the progress. I'll put a link to the shop in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye.